Tiffany, it's been so long. How have you been?
Kayla? Wait, is that really you? It's been ages.
Of course it's me. Why are you so surprised to hear from me after all this time?
I mean, I just thought you'd stopped contacting me completely. I honestly didn't expect to hear from you again. It's been, 3 years since we last talked like this?
I see. Well, the truth is, I don't really have any intention of staying in touch from here on out either. I just thought I should reach out this time.
Oh, I see. Well, then what changed? Why are you suddenly texting me now?
Well, I've come back to my parents' house for a while. I've decided to stay here for a bit.
Wait, seriously? You're back there? But I thought you'd already moved on with your life and wouldn't come back.
Yeah, I showed up and found the place completely empty. So guess what? I ended up taking over the house in your absence.
Wait, what? What do you mean you took over? The house was still supposed to be shared, right? It's still our family's property, isn't it?
Well, you were living there all by yourself for such a long time, weren't you? No one else was using it, so I figured it's only fair that I step in now. The house should have been available to both of us, but it seems you were holding on to it all this time, thinking no one else would need it.
Well, you didn't have to say it like that. It's not like I was trying to keep the house from you on purpose. After our parents passed away, I had no choice but to stay in the house by myself. I didn't want to, but I had to.
Right, I understand, but it's not like I have any ill feelings toward you or anything. However, I do want to let you know that from now on, my family and I will be living here. So I think it would be best if you started looking for another place to stay.
Wait, what are you talking about? You're saying you're moving in here and I need to leave? This is the house I've been looking after.
Well, yes, but you're not even here. You've been gone for such a long time that it doesn't really make any sense for you to keep controlling everything. I'm sorry, but my family needs a place to live now, and this is where we're going to be staying from now on.
But I'm still responsible for this house. I've been managing everything while you were gone. How can you just come in and take everything from me?
Wow, that's such a low blow. It almost sounds like you don't even care about what I've been through. All this time, I've been working nonstop, and yet here you are mocking me for it. You have no idea what it's been like handling all of this on my own.
You really need to stop taking everything so personally. It's just that things have changed. You've been off living your life, but the situation has shifted now. I'm just stepping in where needed. You shouldn't be so upset by it.
Oh, sure. Keep telling yourself that while you're stuck alone in your little world, working away day and night. It must be a miserable existence, huh? It's no wonder you're still single. With everything that's going on, you've probably forgotten how to enjoy life. Maybe even how to enjoy being loved by someone.
You don't know what you're talking about. Just because I'm focused on my work doesn't mean I don't have a life or any happiness. People find fulfillment in different ways. I might not live like you do, but that doesn't make my life any less valuable.
Oh, sure, go ahead and convince yourself that you're content with everything. That's what you've always done, right? When things aren't going the way you want, you just tell yourself that everything's fine. But I can tell you're not happy. You haven't experienced the kind of love I've had. The kind that makes you feel truly alive. It's a pity, really.
That's not true at all. Happiness isn't just about having someone love you. Everyone's happiness looks different. I've found fulfillment in my work and my accomplishments. You can't judge me for that.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night. But you've always been like this, trying to comfort yourself with those same excuses. But I'm done listening to it. This house, this space, it's mine now. My family and I will be living here from now on, and you shouldn't come back here. You've had your time.
Kayla, are you serious? You're actually saying this to me?
Yes, I'm serious. I've said everything I needed to say, and now there's nothing more to discuss. So don't come whining to me, okay? This is how things are now. I'm done.
May, it's been a long time.
Oh, Tiffany, it's been so long. What brings you here today? Is something wrong?
Well, I've found myself in a bit of a troublesome situation.
Oh dear, what's going on? Tell me everything.
Actually, it seems that Kayla's come back to the family home with her whole family.
Wait, what? Kayla? But she's been saying she's lost contact for so long, hasn't she?
Yes, that's right. And now she's saying that she's going to stay at the house, and I have no idea what to make of it.
Oh no, that's really problematic, isn't it?
Yes, and she's insisting that I shouldn't come back as if she has the right to decide that.
Well, that girl has always been a bit of a spoiled one, but I never expected her to show up out of the blue. And at a time like this, too. I can't believe it, but I wonder how this even happened. Kayla had her moments of being a bit selfish, but she's never been this extreme before.
I think it's because I wasn't able to really take on the role of a parent for her. After our parents died in that accident, and with such an age gap between us, I thought I could step in and act as her guardian. But I guess it just didn't work out the way I'd hoped.
No, you shouldn't blame yourself like that. You need to hold your head up high. I've seen how hard you've worked for Kayla, and I know how much you've done for her. Kayla probably doesn't realize how much you've sacrificed for her, but I certainly do.
It's okay. I actually don't want her to know. I've kept quiet about it because I don't think she needs to hear about that. But now, I don't know what to do next. What should I do?
Well, that's not something that you need to decide for her. Kayla's an adult now, and she has her own family, right? So it's up to her to decide what happens.
You're right. I guess I'll try to talk to her one last time and see if I can understand what's going on in her mind.
Good. That's probably for the best. You should have one last conversation and try to clear things up. But remember, you can't do it all for her.
I'll keep that in mind. I just need to figure out how to approach it, especially given everything that's happened.
Yes, I understand. Take your time and don't rush into anything. You've done all you can already.
I appreciate your understanding, May. I'll get back to you once I've spoken with her.
Take care of yourself, Tiffany. You're stronger than you think. And don't let her make you feel otherwise. I'll be here for you if you need anything.
Thanks, I will. I'll keep you posted. Kayla, we need to talk again.
What for? I have nothing to talk about with you. This house is mine. That's all there is to it.
This house belongs to both of us, Kayla. It's also our family's house. You can use it as you like, but it's not yours to keep all to yourself.
Shut up! Don't tell me what to do.
Kayla, why is this happening? Why have we ended up like this? We've always supported each other since we lost our parents, but now why has it come to this? Why have we stopped talking to each other and started resenting each other?
Huh? Are you trying to say that we used to get along? Well, I never liked you. I was just stuck living with you because I had nowhere else to go. I had no choice but to stay there with you and pretend that I was fine. But I was miserable. I never wanted to be around you. You always had everything handed to you. You were always their favorite, and I always had to fight for the smallest scrap of attention.
What? That's a lie. Why? Why do you hate me so much?
It's obvious. You were always the favorite. Our parents always treated you better, and I was always the one getting scolded for everything I did. It didn't matter what I did. I was never good enough for them. You never had to face the things I faced. You always got off easy, and they didn't even notice how hard I had to work to prove myself.
That's not true. It's because you were selfish.
That's not true. I was just living normally, but our parents, they nagged at me about everything. It was so annoying. They didn't care about how I felt. They were constantly on my back, telling me I wasn't good enough. You don't understand how hard it was for me. I was just trying to survive in that house, and you made it harder. You never once tried to understand me. And in the end, it's clear who turned out to be better, right? You barely graduated high school while I got my degree. I worked hard for it. I studied day and night to get where I am. And look at me now. I have a wonderful husband, a life I can be proud of. Meanwhile, you're still single at your age. You're nothing. You've never done anything with your life. You're still dependent on others, still clinging to whatever scraps you can get. It's clear who's done better, but our parents couldn't even see that. They didn't even realize how much more capable I was than you. They were blind to it.
Your worth isn't determined by your education level or marital status.
Shut up! What do you know? You think you're so much better than me. I hated the way you always acted so superior, like you were our parents. You've always been condescending, always acting like you knew better than everyone else. You thought you could control everything, didn't you? You thought you were the better one, the one who was always right, but that's not true. And that's why when I got married, I left home right away and ignored you. I couldn't stand being around you anymore. I didn't even want you to be a part of my life. I didn't even invite you to my wedding because I knew it would just be one more thing that you try to turn into something about you.
I see. That really hurt, you know.
Oh well, too bad for you. Anyway, I hate you and our parents. The only reason I kept this house was because of what they did for us. That's the only reason it's still here. I couldn't just throw it away, but I don't want anything to do with it now. It's just a reminder of how they treated me, how they treated us. But that's it. Everything else, it's useless to me. Actually, it was harmful. They never understood what I was going through. I don't need them anymore, and I certainly don't need you. I wish I just died sooner, honestly. Maybe then I could have been free of all this.
Kayla, how can you say something like that? They were our precious parents.
I don't feel that way anymore. I don't think of you as family anymore. You're nothing to me. You're just a stranger. I'm done with all of this. I don't need anyone, and that includes you. You're out of my life now. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I've made up my mind, and there's no going back.
You really mean that?
Of course! This house is for my family, and we're going to live here happily. You, as an outsider, are not welcome here anymore. You're not a part of our family anymore. You never were. Not in my eyes. I'm cutting you off. I don't want you here, and I don't want you in my life.
If that's how you feel, then I guess there's nothing I can do about it.
So that means you won't be coming back, right?
I understand.
Yes! Don't contact me again, ever. I don't want to hear from you. I'm done with you, and I don't want you to be a part of my life anymore.
I won't.
What is going on here?
What do you mean? Did something happen?
What do you mean, did something happen? A contractor just came to the house and told me they were going to demolish it. And they're saying it was decided a long time ago. How is that possible?
There's nothing strange about it. They're demolishing the house, so you need to leave right away. You're in the way of the demolition team.
Don't mess with me. Who decided that without even consulting me? This house is supposed to be ours, right? So why would you make such a decision without even asking me?
It's ours, yes, but I inherited it. The title is in my name, so what happens with the house is my decision to make.
Are you kidding me?
I tried to contact you multiple times about this. The house has been in disrepair for quite a while now, and when I was thinking about demolishing it, I intended to consult with you. But you ignored every single one of my attempts, so I just had to go ahead and do it on my own.
If that was the case, you should have told me properly beforehand. Had you done that, I would have opposed it without a doubt.
Well, it's too late now. You ignored my attempts to contact you, and then you came back right before the demolition was about to happen. Honestly, you really don't make things easy. And now you're getting in the way of what needs to be done. You should have been more responsible.
This house holds so many memories for our family. How can you just destroy it without a second thought? You know how much this means to all of us.
I can't believe you're saying this.
Why wouldn't I say it?
Because I thought you hated our family. If that's true, then this house must be full of unpleasant memories for you. Honestly, wouldn't you have preferred that I demolish it on my own?
I didn't mean...
Well, either way, it's already decided. The demolition is happening, and there's nothing you can do to change that now. Just leave quietly. If you don't, you'll get in the way of the demolition, and interfering with that would be considered obstructing business. You don't want that on your record, do you?
Are you really going to go through with demolishing the house?
I already told you, yes, that's what's happening. I've made up my mind, and it's final. There's no turning back now.
Then what are you going to do? Didn't you live here as well?
Yes, I used to live there, but I'm living in a new place now. I'm in a much better situation than I was before.
A new place? What do you mean by that?
I moved into a wonderful tower apartment in the city. It's a whole new life for me, and I'm really enjoying it.
A tower apartment? How on earth could you afford that? You're barely a high school graduate.
Well, as you know, I've been with the same company since high school. Over time, I gained a lot of experience and built up my career. I worked hard, and eventually I got a promotion. With all that, I've been able to save enough money to buy the apartment. I guess hard work really does pay off.
Department head?
Yes, that's right. It's not something that happens every day, but with my dedication and the experience I've gained, I was able to move up the ranks. This promotion is really special, and it's something I'm proud of. Now I'm living the kind of life I always dreamed of.
You're kidding, right? You bought it? How could you afford something like that?
Yes, it's true. I saved up, and with my career on the rise, I decided to make the purchase. It's a good investment as well.
So it's not just for living purposes?
No, it's not just for living. I saw an opportunity and I took it. But I'm also enjoying the comfort of living there, and that's something I really value. It's a reflection of how far I've come, you know?
That place must be enormous, huh?
Yes, it was originally designed as a family home, so it's quite spacious. It's exactly what I needed for the new chapter of my life. But I know it might seem like a lot considering where we came from, but this is where I am now.
Well, we could live there too, couldn't we?
What are you saying?
I mean, if you're living in such a nice place, we could too, right? We should move in there. It's so much better than the situation we're in now.
Well, if you want to live there, why not ask your husband? Don't ask me.
Tiffany, don't be so cold. You're my family. You should help me.
Stop it. We're not a family anymore, remember? You were the one who wanted to cut ties. Are you going to take that back now? Do you think I'll just welcome you back after everything that's happened?
No. I was just emotional at the time. I didn't really mean that.
So you say, but I don't believe you. You've made it clear how you feel about me. You said you didn't want to be part of the family anymore, and that hurt. I can't just forget about that.
What do you mean you don't believe me?
Of course I don't believe you. You can't just say that and then expect me to forgive you like nothing happened. You hurt me when you said that. Why should I pretend it didn't matter? You can't just take everything back when it's convenient for you.
You don't understand. Things got out of hand. I didn't really mean any of it.
Well, it doesn't matter now. You're the one who ended things. You wanted to separate, so now we're not a family anymore. You've made your decision, and so have I.
Please, Tiffany, I'm begging you. You don't understand. There's a reason why we came back to this house. We didn't want this to happen.
A reason?
Yes, my husband lost his job. We've been struggling to make ends meet. We couldn't afford rent anymore, so we had no choice but to move back here. But now, if this house is demolished, we'll have nowhere to go. We'll be on the streets. Please, Tiffany, help us. I don't know what else to do.
That sounds really difficult, but if that's the case, you should be working harder, don't you think? You can't just expect others to fix your problem.
What do you mean?
You say you're in trouble, but what are you doing about it? You need to work hard to support yourself. I've been supporting myself, and you should do the same. There's nothing I can do to fix your situation.
What? You're seriously going to just abandon us?
That's right. I've already made up my mind. You're the one who made this mess, and now you need to deal with it.
So you're going to leave us to suffer?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I've made my decision. It's time for you to take responsibility.
You never cared about us, did you? You never really thought of me as family, did you?
You can think whatever you want. I've made my decision, and I'm sticking to it. I've worked hard to get where I am, and I'm not going to let anyone drag me down.
No, I don't care anymore. I'll figure something out on my own. If you're not going to help me, then I'll just do it by myself.
Good, maybe that's what you should do. You've always relied on others, but now it's time to grow up. Take responsibility for your own life.
It's been a while at me. Listen, could we stay at your place?
What? What's going on all of a sudden? Why the request out of nowhere?
It's an emergency. We've lost our home.
What do you mean, lost your home?
The house is being demolished, and now we have nowhere to go.
But the demolition of that house has been decided for a long time, right?
I didn't know anything about that.
You were just ignoring Tiffany's messages, weren't you?
That's not it. I've been tricked.
Tricked? What are you talking about?
Tiffany told me to come back to the family home. She said it was time to return, so I moved in with her. And then, after I settled in, they told me the house was going to be demolished, and now I'm left without a place to stay.
Why would Tiffany tell you that? Why would she ask you to return to the family home?
It's harassment! Tiffany has always been jealous of me. She's a high school graduate, while I've got a college degree. On top of that, she's still single and I'm married, so she's been treating me terribly, trying to make my life difficult.
Tiffany? That doesn't sound like her. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I've always known that she was jealous of me, and now I'm paying the price for it. So please, Aunt May, I'm begging you, let me stay at your house. I'll leave as soon as I find a new place. Just please don't leave me out on the street.
Sorry, but I don't want to let you stay in my house.
What? Why not? Why won't you help me?
I don't want to help someone who disrespects Tiffany, especially when she's already gone out of her way to do so much for you.
What? What do you mean? I haven't done anything to disrespect her. I've just been stuck in a tough situation.
You don't understand, do you? Tiffany has done so much for you. She helped pay for your education. She worked hard to support you when you were in school. Don't you remember that?
What are you talking about? I don't remember anything like that. She told me the money for my tuition came from our parents' insurance, not from her.
That's not true. Tiffany worked really hard and paid your tuition herself. She didn't want you to feel bad or guilty, so she lied and said it was from the insurance money. But that's not what happened at all. Most of that insurance money went to the house loan, and the rest went toward covering everyday expenses. Tiffany worked a regular job right out of high school to support you. She took care of you while you went to college, and you never even thought to appreciate it, did you?
No, that can't be true. You're lying to me.
It's the truth. It's the truth, and you need to hear it. Tiffany never asked for anything in return. She gave up her own dreams to make sure you could live comfortably. But you've never acknowledged that, have you? You've been selfish and ungrateful all this time.
I didn't know. I didn't know any of this.
Well, now you do, and that's why I don't want to help you, because you've taken all of Tiffany's sacrifices for granted. And on top of that, you've mocked my brother and my sister-in-law. You've belittled the people I care about, and I won't stand for it.
What? What are you talking about? Tiffany told you all this?
Yes, she did, and now I've had enough. I can't stand by and watch you disrespect my family anymore. You've crossed the line. I don't care if you're family. You're nothing to me now. You don't deserve my help.
But Aunt May, please. I had no idea. I was just in a tough spot, and I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Can't you see that I'm just trying to survive right now?
I see you now for what you really are. You've never been grateful for anything Tiffany has done for you. You've taken everything for granted, and now you're asking for my help like nothing ever happened?
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have anywhere else to go. Tiffany didn't give me a choice.
Well, you could have at least tried to understand what Tiffany was going through. You could have asked her how she was doing instead of treating her like she was your enemy.
But she's always treated me like I was beneath her. She's always been so perfect, so successful, and I just couldn't stand it. I've always felt like she looked down on me, and I didn't know how to handle it.
That's what you think? You think Tiffany has been looking down on you? She's been carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders, making sure you had everything you needed. And this is how you repay her? By feeling sorry for yourself and blaming her for everything?
I didn't mean to. I just didn't know how to handle it. I thought I was doing the right thing by going back to the family home. But now everything is falling apart.
You've ruined everything and now you're asking me for help? I won't stand for it. I've already told you you can't stay here. You need to figure it out on your own, just like Tiffany did when she had to take care of you all those years. She didn't come running to anyone else for help, and neither should you.
But Aunt May, please. I don't know what else to do. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm begging you.
You should have thought about that before you disrespected Tiffany and made everything worse. Now you're on your own. Don't contact me again. Figure it out on your own just like Tiffany did. I have nothing more to say to you.
Please don't do this.
It's too late for apologies. It's too late for anything. I'm done.
Tiffany, I heard from Aunt May. She told me that you sacrificed a lot for me, didn't you? All the things you did to help me, I never truly understood before.
Ah, I see. So Aunt May went ahead and told you. Well, I don't think it's really something you need to concern yourself with. I did all of that because it was what I wanted to do. It wasn't because I was forced or felt obligated. Back then it was because you were there for me that I was able to push through all those tough jobs. You were a big part of it.
I realize now that I misunderstood a lot of things. When I look back, I think I even looked down on you. Or perhaps it was just that I didn't fully appreciate everything you were doing. Maybe I was a bit too proud or naive about the situation, but I see things much clearer now.
I know, I understand exactly what you're saying.
But now I can clearly see what I did was wrong. I realize it now, and I really do want to make things right between us. Don't you think we can start over again? Just like how we used to be? Like real sisters? I've made up my mind and I've decided to change. I'm serious about it, Tiffany. I really want to change.
So you want to come and live with me then? Is that what you're asking for?
Yes, that's right. You know, I've been getting better at managing housework. I can cook, clean, and do all of that. And honestly, don't you feel lonely living all by yourself in such a big house? I mean, it's so empty. You're just by yourself. Don't you think it would be so much more fun if we lived together, surrounded by family? It just feels like it would be so much better for everyone if we lived together.
Well, I guess you're right about that.
See? I knew you'd understand. You know our family is so lively, so full of energy. We have so much fun every day. I'm sure you'd love it. I really believe you would. I'm sure it'd be great for you to be around us again.
Well, even if that's true, it's still not something that's going to happen.
Tiffany? Why? Why can't we live together again?
Because I don't need family anymore.
How could you say something like that? It's so cold.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant at all. What I meant is that I'm already living with family now. In my new apartment, I've already created a new life with the people who matter most to me.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I've gotten married.
Wait, what? You're married?
Yes, I got married to someone I met at work. He's been married before and has a daughter as well. We're all living together now. It's just the three of us, and we've been having a really happy life together. It feels like a real family.
That's what happened?
Of course it is. Did you really think I'd just buy a family-sized apartment all by myself? Of course not. It wasn't just because I wanted a bigger space. I bought the place because it was necessary for our new life together. I needed to make sure that we had enough room to live comfortably.
So are you saying that there's no way we can move into that place with you? Me and the rest of the family, could we live with you?
Of course not. That's absolutely not possible. I've already told you, we're strangers now. You're not my family anymore, Kayla.
Tiffany, please, you have to forgive me. I'm begging you.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry. I'll apologize for everything, okay? Please, just forgive me.
You want to apologize?
Yes, I want to apologize. I'll apologize for everything. I'll apologize for what happened yesterday, for what I did, for all of it.
Yesterday? So you're going to apologize for saying that we should cut all ties, that you wanted to sever our relationship?
I'm really sorry. I know I was wrong. I was foolish to even think like that.
Well, then how about apologizing for the way you mocked our parents, for everything you said to them?
Yes, I'm sorry for that too. I shouldn't have said those things. I really regret it.
And what about the way you tried to kick me out of the house?
Wait, do I really have to apologize for everything, Tiffany? Is it necessary to apologize for each of these things individually?
Of course it's necessary. You can't just apologize once and think that's enough. You need to apologize for everything, every single thing you did wrong. And don't forget, you also have to apologize for ignoring my messages, for not inviting me to your wedding, and for everything else you did.
Ugh, I already told you I'm going to apologize for everything, okay? I said I'm sorry, didn't I?
Then if you're truly sincere, you'll apologize 1,000,000,000 times. If you do that, I'll consider it. Maybe then we can talk about the possibility of living together.
1,000,000,000? You're not serious, right?
I'm absolutely serious. You've done things that can't be forgiven just like that. That's why I won't forgive you until you've really reflected on what you did. It's going to take a long time, maybe 10 years, but once you've done that, if you're still persistent, maybe I'll think about it.
Wait, 10 years? You can't be serious.
I am serious. You've hurt me and our family too much for it to be that easy. You need to reflect on what you've done, and when you've truly done that, when you've repented for all of it, then, and only then, will I even think about forgiving you.
But if you won't even let me contact you, how am I supposed to apologize?
Oh, right. Well, I guess it's impossible for you to apologize if you can't even contact me. But unless you've apologized for everything and truly repented, I can't accept you as part of my family again. Aunt May, I heard that Kayla contacted you, right? I'm really sorry for dragging you into this mess. I didn't mean to cause trouble for you.
It's okay. It's really fine. I'm sorry I even mentioned the school fees. I shouldn't have said that.
It's really no big deal. Honestly, I didn't want you to feel burdened by it because I know we're family. But now, Well, we're not really family anymore, so it doesn't matter. We're not connected that way anymore.
Oh, I see. Well, it's really fine.
The reason I've been so focused on Kayla all this time is because she was the only family I had. But now I've started a new chapter in my life. I have a new family now, and I want to focus on them. From now on, I'll be using my strength to support the people who really matter to me.
That sounds like a really good idea. I'm happy for you.
And you know what? You should come visit us sometime. We'd love to have you over.
Of course. I'll come by soon. I'll make sure to stop by.
Kayla and her family were kicked out of their home and had to search for a new place to live. Naturally, due to their income situation, it wasn't an easy task, and they faced a lot of challenges in finding somewhere suitable. It seems that the process wasn't straightforward, and they struggled to find a place that could accommodate their needs while staying within their financial limits. In the end, they were forced to settle for a small apartment. This meant they had to adjust to a cramped and uncomfortable lifestyle, one that required them to make significant compromises in order to survive. The space they now had was far from ideal, and it wasn't easy for them to get by. Kayla must have felt the weight of these changes as she watched her family adjust to this new, difficult way of life. One might think that if Kayla's husband had started working right away, things might have improved sooner, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case. It's said that he lost all motivation at work. Rather than looking for a new job, he chose to stay home and do nothing. This decision likely added even more stress to Kayla's already difficult situation. It's hard to imagine how frustrating it must have been for her to see him so inactive while they were all struggling to make ends meet. As a result, Kayla had no choice but to step up. She had to find a way to support her family financially. Now she works tirelessly, holding down multiple part-time jobs just to keep the household running. It's clear that she's doing everything she can to provide for her family, even though it's taking a toll on her own well-being. Kayla's situation must be incredibly taxing, having to juggle work and family life while also dealing with the emotional strain of her husband's lack of support. On the other hand, I'm living in a spacious apartment in a tower, enjoying a comfortable life with my own family. We've settled into a routine that makes us happy, and the three of us are able to live in peace and joy. My daughter has opened up to me quickly, and the bond we share is growing stronger each day. We enjoy spending time together, especially at the park. It's those moments filled with laughter and happiness that make me feel the most content. It's a simple pleasure, but it means the world to me. I want to continue striving to be the kind of parent that my own parents were, providing a loving and supportive environment for my family. I hope to create a life for my daughter where she can feel safe and cared for, just as I did when I was growing up. It's not always easy, but I'm doing my best, and I will keep pushing forward to build a better future for the ones I love. At the end of the day, I know that life is full of challenges, but it's how we face them that defines us. While Kayla and her family struggle to overcome their difficulties, I'm thankful for the stability I have. I can only hope that things will improve for them soon, and that Kayla will find the peace and happiness that she truly deserves. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.